Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about gas logs. This time of year, it's incredibly popular, and I'm taking virtual appointment after virtual appointment. And by the way, if you would like, go to our website, click on the button. You can schedule virtual assessments, and we can look at what options you have with gas logs. We can share screens. We can do all kinds of cool stuff now with technology to figure out if we can get you at least in the ballpark of what it would cost or what you need to do. But gas logs, can you have them? And the answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know that's the answer a lot. But the number one question is, do you have gas? In Houston, mostly it's natural gas and it's hard piped in. You have that little key on the side to turn it on and off. You can also do propane logs as well. So if you have gas, run into the fireplace, the answer is most of the time yes. But what the type of logs that I'm currently talking about are vented logs, meaning they have to go in a wood burning fireplace. And now a lot of customers have gas logs in their fireplace and they assume it's a gas fireplace. And sometimes that is absolutely incorrect. It is a wood burning fireplace and someone has chose to put gas logs in them. So you could change out those gas logs for something else. You could go back to wood. That's a possibility. Don't just do that without knowing exactly what type of fireplace you have, but that is always an option. And then number two is every vented gas log set has to have an up to code wood burning fireplace. So we insist, and this is 20 years of being in business and more than that in experience, that we inspect your fireplace before we put gas logs in it. Actual experience, I don't want your carbon monoxide detectors to go off in the middle of the night on Christmas. We've had that happen to a customer before. And that was as simple as not opening the damper. But we want to make sure that you have a good experience with these gas logs and it's as safe as it can be and it works correctly for you. The only way to really do that is to inspect the top of the fireplace, top to bottom, before we install the gas logs. Because you'll hear, this is a little extreme, but you'll hear me say it all the time, is we don't want to hurt people. We don't want to install some gas logs that cause a problem, a carbon monoxide problem, a fire problem, anything like that. So we insist that your fireplace be inspected before the gas logs are installed. So I know a lot of other companies, you can go to retail places and they'll just install the gas logs sight unseen. But I and we as a company have done this long enough to know that most of the time it may be okay, but every once in a while you run into a fireplace that there's something wrong with it. And if you just install it sight unseen, they're going to have an issue. And that's something that we're not willing to accept. So in order for us to install some gas logs, we're going to need an inspection. We want to make sure that it's the correct type, that it's in good shape, that it doesn't need to be swept, all the things that can cause problems, we get that taken care of. So if you call us, like I said, you can do it virtual or you can call us out to your house. We're going to do inspection virtually. I'm going to look at it and say, I'm going to assume the inspection is okay. And we're going to look at some options on what you want. Now, we stock some stuff that we can do on the initial trip, that if you have us come out to do an inspection, a sweep, that kind of thing, while we're there, our trucks are stocked with certain gas logs that you can install while we're there. And yes, it is cheaper if we don't have to have a second trip. We always, if we can have some savings or you can save us money, we can pass that along to you. But we can actually make it cheaper if we do it all in one trip. So do the virtual assessment if you would like. Have us come out to your house. Let's figure out what type of logs is best for you. And when it comes to log types, if you're looking for something to produce heat, vented gas logs are really not where you're looking. We can do a whole nother video on this, but gas inserts are more where you want to live for actual functional heat, because the gas logs are not really going to produce a whole lot of heat, but they're going to be convenient and they're going to be pretty. And it's going to stay pretty year round, and you can turn them off and go to bed. So, and then with regular gas logs, do you want remote controls? Do you want to click a button, or do you want to light a match and turn it on that way? So there's all kinds of options, and you can get almost anything you want, from white birch to things that look like little spheres. So they come fireballs or fire spheres that is like a pyramid, and there's all kinds of glass options. There's all kinds of options, almost too many. So yes, you can have gas logs if your fireplace is the correct type of fireplace and it's built correctly and it's swept out, you're ready to go. So use those gas logs. They're always fun. They're convenient. Just let us know what you would like. Book a virtual assessment. Call us right now. Now's the time. We're starting to pick up. You want to get it done before the holidays? Now's the time. So I really do appreciate it. Share it, like it. Please let us help as many people as possible. Thanks.